Hi guys, at my sewing machine now. I'm going to show you the next step. It's going to be pinning this together. You don't even have to pin it if it's laying together really easy, but I am going to use a pipe cleaner to put wire in the top. These ones don't have wire, but for this one I'm going to add wire in the top. I'm going to fold that pipe cleaner in half, and it's going to go in right through the top there so that the face mask can actually like kind of grip over the top of your nose. So what you're going to do is take your rectangles that are 8 by 6, put them so the right sides are together like this. And then I'm just going to put a few pins in just to hold them together. So I'm just going to stick my pins in just like I did on the hot pad. And I'm only, for the one with the wire, I'm actually only going to sew, I'm going to sew this end, and I'm going to sew this end. And I pinned that, I forgot I was going to do it just like the hot pad. So there's 2 ways to do this. For the one with the wire, I'm just going to sew this edge, and I'm going to sew this edge. Okay, so I'm just going to stitch this on a 1/4 inch seam allowance, like this. And back stitch just a little bit at the beginning. Make sure this edge is lined up with the edge of that presser foot. And at this end, take that pin out when you get close, and then back stitch just a little. So right across the top, it's stitched like this. Okay, now I'm just going to do the other side. Okay, and then cut. Okay, then trim up your threads. Always trim your threads. It just makes your stuff cleaner. Okay. And garbage over there. Okay, and then come over to the iron. Now we're over here at the iron, and I am actually going to show you how to press the rectangle. We sewed it on this side and this side, and the iron should be heating up. You'll check it, you'll hear the steam coming out, and then it's ready. So, okay. So, these are called clappers, and I'm going to use 2 of them for this step. So I'm going to take and just stick the clapper in between my layers like this. So this is way too small to fit over the edge of an ironing board, so we're going to use the clapper like a little mini ironing board. And I'm going to press that open. The reason I press it open is because it pushes the layers to the edge, and I'll show you what I mean by that in just a minute after I'm done pressing. So once I press that one open, I'm going to flip the tube around, and I'm going to press this side open. That's why it's a clapper. Makes a lot of noise, but don't do that in class with them. Okay. So once you get this, it's kind of in a tube, and these are pressed open. So now I'm going to flip this right side out. And the reason I press it open is because it pushes the inner layer up against the edge, so that when I fold that in half to press it, it is right on the edge. Okay, if you don't press it open, sometimes that wants to dip in, and so that keeps it from dipping in. So now I'm just going to press this flat. Press this side. You just use your fingers. Use your fingers to kind of guide that edge so that it's folded really, really, really clean, so that you don't have it folding too far one way or the other. And you can use the clappers for cold pressing, and it's just used to kind of flatten those edges. Okay, and then so it should look like this.